Grab the journal and the cipher disc!
You know, I feel kind of bad for destroying that deer's head. It's been like a couple of 100 years old, what, 400 years old? And I just shattered it. I just ripped it off the wall and destroyed it. Just like that. Don't mind if I do, been wanting to do it for a while now. I don't even get why he made me stick with the silencer. I didn't even use it. But I get his point. Oh shit! Down you go. And down you go. No! Drop kick, just to be sure. He's gonna bleed out. That. I gotta say, I'm really, really liking the characters in this game. Cutter is actually really quickly becoming one of my favorite characters. Oh shit, there's tons of them and they're trying to blind me with the lights. Yes, yes we do.
Move it forward, find a way out.
Ah, lasers. I hate lasers. I like to think that the guys with the lasers, it's not really a laser attached to his gun, he just has a laser pen. Come on. See, the problem with the guys with the lights is you know where they are because I have the lights, but they're really tough to hit. I can kind of blind you with them. Come on, come at me. Ah, die. Thank you. Ah, Sully had my back anyway. Shit, I've got a machine gun. And I want it. That. Oh shit. Oh. Good night. I really love the hand-to-hand combat in this. It's just so aggressive. It's brilliant. I just love this game. Alright, we got more of them. Like that. And some more. And oh jeez, I know I'm taking it. Oh, I'm taking it good. Come on. Fuck you. Leave me alone. Jeez. Oh, there's that sneaky bastard up above us. Shit. Down he goes. And down he goes. Yeah, I wonder how many children are going to be left fatherless by the time Drake gets out of the underground tunnel. I'm thinking a lot. There'll be a lot of widows and orphans. Oh, I think that was in the chest. No, I'm stuck. Foiled by a floodlight. Not street light. I almost said street light. Shit, more lasers. Alright, just while I'm shooting these guys, I just want to say I hope you're enjoying this. I seriously am enjoying this. If this is your first time watching any of my videos, then by all means check out my channel, and I've got a whole bunch more. I think I'm around 60 mark now for my videos. But yeah, it's gonna be all Uncharted on my channel for a while until I'm done this. And then I'm thinking Dead Space, with a mixture of Dead Rising thrown in there as well. And yeah, I think that's kind of my plan for the foreseeable future anyway. But oh shit! He knew better. I think he was cowering in fear from me. In the face! And hit you with your own gun. How insulting was that? Salt in the wound, my friend. Salt in the wound. I know I always ask you guys about movies and TV shows, but I'm gonna throw out a different question. Have any of you read any good books lately? Oh, propane tank! I just turned him into a human firework.
Come on, hurry up!
Ah, more of them. Oh, in the face! Right in the hairs of his chinny chin chin. Ooh, sawed-off shotgun. Don't mind if I do. Yes! Yeah! Because I never use a shotgun in Among Thieves, in my Among Thieves video, so there you go. And I like this shotgun too, I must say. But yeah, for books, I started rereading a book called The Lies of Loch Lamora. I read it about 2 years ago, and I've completely forgotten it. But I think the third book in the Gentleman Bastard series is coming out, and I really want to kind of refresh it, so I started reading it again. It is easily the best book I've ever read. It's my favourite of all time. If you have never read The Lies of Loch Lamora, it's by a guy called Scott Lynch. Get it. You'll love it. Even if you don't like the fantasy genre, you will still love this book because it's so brilliantly written and it's so funny and witty and yeah. And if by some small chance, which I doubt Scott Lynch is watching this, I love you, man. Yeah, it's funny. This is exactly what the underground in London looks like anyway. Regardless of the secret organisation tearing it apart. Nah, I'm joking. That's an unnecessary shot at London. Great city. Okay, so... Oh, nice! That was Cutter. Why am I punching it? Ah, I'm punching you. It's just the three of us laying into that one guy. Even if he's a bad guy, that's kind of bullying. Oh, against a train. Good night to you, and thank you for the gun. Seriously, it's so satisfying just charging in at a guy and punching his face in. Come on, up you come. Alright, so I think there's only 2 more of them. I think there's just 1 more now. I think that guy's dead. Oh! Did he? Ah, he survived it. Damn it. What kind of a man can survive being blown up? The kind of man that can't survive having his face punched in. Oh! Batter up! That was fancy. Oh shit! That's a shotgun if I ever heard one. Oh, that was in the spine. He's alive, he's just crippled from the neck down. Alright, we're gonna keep making a run for it anyway. One down. And 2 down. I was gonna start counting how many guys I kill, because I just wanted to know between the start and the end of my series how many guys I've killed, but... Oh, I did this move in Among Thieves too. I love it. But, yeah. I don't think it is actually possible to count how many guys I'll have killed by the end. So, we're just gonna round it up to a lot. I've killed a lot already. We're gonna keep it at that. I'm really starting to hate those laser things. They just make it so tense. I mean, you pop out for more than a few seconds and they lock right onto you. And I haven't been shot by one. I have no reason to believe they're attached to an actual gun, but I don't want to risk it. Shit, in the face! I don't even think that was me, but... Just gonna dodge this, get a bit closer. Oh, where are they? Barely make them out. You know what, to hell with it, let's just keep going.
Up here, hurry!
There's no need to kill everyone, I don't wanna... You know... I've caused enough families enough grief, enough women have lost their husbands and brothers and stuff and dads, and there's no need to keep it going. Ah shit, of course it's locked. Why wouldn't it be? Rats don't generally get trapped, they can just know everything. Come on. Sneaky bastards. Like that. He was 1 day away from retirement.
Back up!
And make a run for it.
Come on! Go!
Charge.
Come on!
Get in!
So then the guy says, well, you better tickle mine too, because now I gotta catch the goddamn thing.
Cheers.
To a job, well done.
Yeah.
Are you going to join us, darling?
Yeah. Well, the map proves it. Drake didn't screw around in the East Indies for 6 months. He sailed straight through and headed to Arabia.
Right.
But here's where it gets interesting. You see this mark? This is John Dee's signature.
Who the hell's John Dee?
John Dee, one of Queen Elizabeth's closest advisors. Everybody knows that.
Yeah, he was a great mathematician and navigator. Way ahead of his time. He's probably the one who invented that.
Seriously into the occult. I mean, like a really creepy dark
Yeah, see,
way.
he signed all his letters to the Queen with this symbol, meaning he was her eyes.
The original 007, you see, look, 007.
Not really that relevant.
So it was John Dee who sent Drake to Arabia.
Yeah, it looks that way. Dee and Elizabeth.
And Walsingham.
Great, but what for?
Well, that's the million-dollar question, isn't it? And this is where T.E. Lawrence comes in. See, before Lawrence became Lawrence of Arabia,
Great film.
he was an archaeologist. And even when he was just a kid, he was obsessed with history, everything to do with knights and the Crusades. And he traveled all over, documenting every Crusader site he could find. It's all in here.
All right, you lost me completely, kid. What the hell has this got to do with Drake?
I'm getting to that. See, after the war, Lawrence said that if he were ever to go back to Arabia, it would be to search for this place he called the Atlantis of the Sands. Now, the legend crops up over and over again under different names. Ubar, Aram of the Pillars, the City of Brass. But the story It's always the same.
Oh, city of immeasurable wealth, destroyed by God for its arrogance, swallowed forever in the sands of the Rubel Khali Desert.
Right here.
Well, I like the immeasurable wealth part anyway.
And you think this is what Elizabeth and Dee sent Drake after?
Oh yeah. And more importantly, it's what Marlowe is after.
So, wait, if Drake was on a mission from the Queen to find this place, why all the secrecy? I mean, it looks like he went to a lot of trouble to hide whatever he found, even from Her Majesty.
I don't know.
Oh, I'm sorry, what was that?
No, hang on a second, because if you recall the last time we went halfway around the world searching for a lost city, things got more than a little dicey.
Yeah, but this time we have the upper hand. I mean, look, Drake only had half the clues. Lawrence only had half. We have both. And Marlowe has nothing.
Small problem. The Rubel Khali Desert, 600 miles across. The Bedouin go around the damn thing.
And even if we knew where it was, which we don't, we would die trying to find
Just
it.
hold on. You see these symbols here?
Yeah? Looks like Sabaean
Sabaean
script.
Right. Look, the Crusaders were searching for the same lost city 1,000 years ago. But out of all the sites Lawrence documented, only 2 are marked with these symbols. One in Syria, the other in France. Oh. No, you 2 are going to Syria. We're heading to France. Look, we track down these clues. We find Lawrence's lost city. I'm sure of it.
Well, and then what? How are we going to get across 600 miles of impassable wasteland?
It's in the middle of the desert. So technically, it'd be about 300 miles.
Oh.
Look, I don't know. We'll figure it out.
We burn that bridge when we get to it, eh?
Exactly. What do you say?
What the hell?
Let's do it.
End of the line, I guess. Don't. Looks like we're going the rest of the way on foot. What?
Leave it to you to find a friggin' jungle in the middle of France.
Well, we're definitely headed in the right direction. Chateau should be this way. Not too far. Come on. Yeah.
Not too far? With you, I never know if that means a quarter mile. Us from Peru?
Oh, you really want to bring up Peru?
You are not still holding that over me.
I was 15, Sully. Should have known when I met you that I'd be in prison within a year.
You were headed that way all on your own, if you recall.
Come on, through here.
I like him.
Just like in Lawrence's notes. Gotta have more faith in me, Sully.
They're a good kind of father-son dynamic
Of course,
going
I don't
on.
remember this ravine being on the map.
Ah, they must have just put that in.
Although it's
Come on, we'll find another way around.
strangely comforting to be
that a
back in
pan
the
flute?
jungle. A pan flute. That immediately makes me think of Pan's Labyrinth. A freaky but brilliant movie. Alright, I don't feel good about jumping. Oh yeah, there we go. I was just going to jump into the ravine, see what happens. I suppose this is the best way to go.
This way. Watch your step.
I think I'm still on four times that I've thrown myself to my death, aren't I?
I don't know, kid. You sure we're in the right place? This doesn't seem old enough to be a Crusader castle. It's more like Renaissance to me.
You haven't been reading my books again, have you, Sully? Now, Lawrence says the original castle was built in the 11th century. The rest was added on later.
Yeah, I was thinking it looks a bit modern.